I saw the message you sent me, so I'm asking you how much do you possess right now?
I don't know. Yeah, my fiance, I was mentioned to her what my plan was, the choice I was had come up with, and she goes, "It's Christmas. I don't think we can afford that." And she's like,
Okay.
not really. She's not being a monster about it, but she's being a woman. I can feel like her little emotional side. She's not in agreement at this time. And I'm not surprised she's that way with other things I've mentioned this month. I was gonna enroll in some other gym membership and start doing fitness. She said that same thing about that earlier on, but she said she's steadfast on funds between us and this season and all of that. She doesn't want. She doesn't think we can spend any money on just things just for myself. She
Well,
doesn't think she's the thing here.
of course.
I think what she's not, what I need her to see is how this benefits more than me, how it benefits the both of us. I think that's what's essential
Okay.
in the fraternity is if she can see, and for anyone in the fraternity who can see how their family can benefit as well. It takes a lot of position out from against just one, and we have to keep the family from turning against anyone.
So, the reason why I'm actually very much concerned is the anti-participant oil is very, very important. Without that, we can proceed right now with anything. So we just have to get the oil by all means so we can proceed with the process.
Absolutely, yeah. I totally get uh, the part of the process that's for me to understand, but I'm not going to be able to work around her decision. I have to support what she feels. She's my fiance. She's my life
I
partner.
understand. I understand. You also have to understand that you are doing this not just for yourself. You are
Yeah, I've
doing
got to
this
work it out with her because
for you're doing this for the entire family of life.
yeah, I've got to
So
somehow work it out. Right now, her eyes are closed. She's like, no, I don't think so. But I got to continue to work with her and desensitize or something, whatever it is working with. I don't know. I'm not a woman, so it's a bit of a challenge. But she's not a hard person to work with either. She's not like a
uh,
karate type of martial art elite type of woman. She's like a homemaker. She's a homebody, a couch potato. So she's like, what? You spend it. I don't think we can spend it on that. So
all
yeah,
right. So I was wanting to ask, did you receive any message, any strange message on your WhatsApp?
not yet.
No, because a report came to the grand lawyer this morning that a message is at your WhatsApp. So you check your WhatsApp, it's a message in your WhatsApp from your brother
Will
in
do.
Florida.
Will do. It's
You hear
just
me?
yes. It's a message from you or another brother.
No, it's not from me. It's from a brother in Florida that will further take you to the Grand Lodge in Florida immediately after you're done with your participant.
Oh, okay. I check it.
So, can you, can you
Y-
hear me?
yes, I'll check it.
So when are you making the payments now?
Well, I don't know because I got a barrier now. I wasn't expecting. She's my fiance is not for me, not for us spending anything. Right now,
Well, you have the money. You have the money with you.
no, we have our same account. We share.
Okay, you both operate the same account.
I'm saying I didn't hear you.
See, you both operate the same account.
Yes.
Okay, so how much do you have the account right now?
I don't know. I have to check with her. She usually keeps
Okay, you
up
have
with
to
all
ask
of
her.
that stuff.
You have to ask her.
Yeah.
So when are you doing that?
Uh, I don't know. We're having breakfast at the moment, and I'm in the middle of research. I'm
Oh,
here at
you
a
have to do that.
crisis site at a campground for homeless people. A lot of them have come from Africa, and they've ended up in a very small town where there's a lot of prejudice. Prejudice still goes on, and it's where I'm from in Tallahassee, Florida. Which Florida is a lot different in the southern Masonic jurisdiction. It's not. It's sort of only we would understand it, but you know, you've got just the other common people who have no idea what fraternity is all about, brotherhood, and there's a lot of prejudice and racism going on, and the homeless people, the fellow members of the human species have come here for education, etc., and they've run into a very unexpected, unfortunate ordeal of circumstance where they are out in outdoors in the cold right now as I speak. And so I'm doing a lot of research right now and bending backwards as it is to be of service to them who've come here.
Look, I don't look. I don't understand you. I don't understand you. Are you not ready for this? Are you not ready for this? It seems I'm begging you for this. This is your enlightenment.
Yeah, I
You're
mean,
too
my wife,
dominant,
my
man.
my fiance, I
You're too
can't leave her out.
dominant.
I can't leave her out, and I know I'm taught that about this by plenty of brothers, that family is to come first and to never put this thing before our family or anything like that. Never, because that is not how an example is going to look from another brother. If they see a
Yes,
brother do that, that's not going to work out. So I'm very well aware of that. I can't put this before her. If there's a stop in my
okay,
family, I've got to respect that. And as a man, the male of the household, the head of the household, I've got to fix that. So I need some time to do
okay.
that.
So you don't want your friend to be aware of this, right?
No, 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 no. It's just that
Yes.
I've
So
got to
all
handle
you
that.
have,
I've got to handle
yeah. So
what's at my
all you
house.
have to, yes, that is
Yeah.
very good. So you have to be confidential. So all you have to do
Yes.
is,
That's the
yes, you have to be
challenge. I can't
confidential.
like let her know all this information. So I've got to make it some kind of way. I mean, I'm not a
Yes,
politician. I've
exactly.
got to convince her the money is something that's useful, and I can't like tell her what this exactly is. So
Yes, exactly. That is what I've been trying to let you understand, that
I
you have
already
to be
understand
confidential,
that.
and you also have to understand me that we have to do this very quick without wasting much time, because a lot of things has been done. You're not getting my point right now. You get my point?
Well, right now, me and her, we sleep together. I don't know what's to come of the fraternity. That's something that's in the future. Right now, she's my
Yes,
partner, so she is coming first.
yes,
And that's how I
yes.
keep
So
the
you don't
brotherhood
have,
first and the principles and everything that's in the brotherhood. It's not just the brotherhood, it's the
yes,
things that keep us together as brothers. That's what's important to not let go of.
exactly, exactly. What keeps us together is the loyalty, the commitment, the dedication, and the honesty and the understanding between all brothers in
Yes,
craft.
I can't be dishonest with her. So I need a lot more
Yes,
information to learn how I can talk to her because I
yes.
be honest right now if I'm the way it is, but I can't go behind her back and take the funds or anything
No,
like
no,
that
you can't do
because
that.
then that
You
will
can't do
not
that
make me
because
a good brother.
because yes,
My
because I
experience
too
would be
wouldn't want
ruined.
you. Yes, because I too wouldn't want you to be in a kind of dispute between you and your girlfriend. So I don't want any issue between you and your girlfriend. I want everything to be going 100% sure between you. I want you guys to be happy, because as soon as you're more enlightened from the brotherhood, definitely she will also be enlightened to in a systematic kind of form, without
Absolutely.
letting her know without letting her know you belong to the brotherhood, which makes you a confidential man.
Well, they're in the middle of a crisis. We're in a crisis right now in my hometown. A lot of them are from Africa, and I don't know why their resources have failed them. Why they have to settle for someone for homelessness here in town, as if not have some kind of backup plan to keep that from happening, or some kind of retribution, or some point of compromise, or some kind of education foundation.
Okay,
Because they are now in the cold, and we're not
okay.
allowed to take
Are you
pictures. No news can come in and do any filming to
are you
broadcast on the news or anything because of their human rights.
from your yes, understand you from your description? Are you kind of attached to any kind of charity group?
I'm a college fraternity student. I'm a double brother.
Okay, in a charity, you kind of attached to charity stuff.
Yes, yeah, my family makes me do it. Biological
Wow,
family.
wow, wow, wow. And your girlfriend is supporting you too. She is support of what you're doing.
Well, she's moved here, and I met her, but
Okay,
she's not. Yeah,
you met her in Florida.
yes, but she moved to Florida
Okay. Okay, so how long have you guys been dating?
since March this year, spring.
Okay, so you guys. Okay, where is she a native of American?
No, she's come from Africa too, and she's white,
Oh,
and she's been
okay.
homeless since she got here.
Oh wow, wow, wow.
So
That's
it's a
great.
big
That
mess
sounds
where I
great.
stay, and
That
I'm
sounds
on the
great.
front line to working like to help them not feel like they're out to learn something about farming and gardening, how to harvest and how to count the seeds and the blessings on the east from the east. instead of waiting on these people in the office that's going to manipulate them, take their money and everything else.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, so I must say from your description, I'm highly proud of you for the man you are. Being able to assist people financially or physically makes you a good and a great 100% man of integrity and having respect for the culture. So I'm proud of you, brother.
Thank you, likewise.
Yeah, so your belief for the culture and your love for the culture has actually made you this far in life. And you, from the way you speak and from you're so smart and so highly intellectual. And I must assure you that immediately after you must have belonged to the brotherhood, you will be more aligned with life itself and in all different perspectives.
Yes,
Yeah, because there are a lot of beliefs and people share different beliefs from different perspectives and people practice different beliefs from their own stand. So you got to understand everything gradually as time goes on. So that is the reason for the world, for you being able to explore your IQ.
yes,
You understand me?
I do. We're men
So
and women
it's
are
not.
different.
Yes, yes, and it's not all about money, and it's not about fame, and it's not about brother fortunes. The most important thing is how enlightened you are, because your mentality describes who you are, the way you reason, the way you think, and the way you think is the way you behave too.
I agree.
Yeah, so that is the reason for life. So all I want you to do is I want you to come up with any kind of strategy so you can take the money from your girlfriend without letting her know what you're using the money for.
Yes.
You hear me?
Yeah,
So that is all I want you to do. You are a man and you have the rights, so everything does not just go to the woman. You, as a man, you also have your freedom of speech and freedom of doing things differently at your own private life without letting your woman know what you're doing. That makes you a man too.
I agree.
You hear me?
Yeah.
So
She's a woman out
there are
here
some couple.
homeless. She's a woman
Yes,
homeless here too, and I don't want to take from their chance to restore themselves. Me, I'm at
yes,
home. I'm a
exactly.
man and I'm independent, but I've got my mother's house I can go stay at. I've got other people. You can hear in the background here. This is a shelter I'm at, where they are being.
Okay,
The city is trying to assist them because they
okay,
have no homes, no residence where you don't hear this loud noise. They're in public in a
yes.
building where they can't have showers to their privacy or anything. And I don't can't
They're going
take from
through a lot.
people
They're
right
going
here.
through life.
Yeah, I
They're
can't
going
take.
through life. They're going through life.
Well, they're in my hometown. Like I'm not in the. I don't have a problem here.
Yeah,
I've thrived very well. I've thrived very well in the brotherhood, etc. As a person, I'm educated and all, but a lot of them have wasted their choices in life when they're young, and now this crisis has come about, and it's hard to get them situated because they don't have foundation education to help out
okay,
to help them help themselves. See, this is like
okay.
babysitting.
So would you? I want to ask you a question because this is a very important something, and
Yes,
with your with I know because I never knew you do this, and I must surely say that the organization is gonna support you with a
absolutely,
whole lot of funds because the brotherhood. That is the reason why the brotherhood was being made to support each and every black without any form of underrating or discriminating any race.
absolutely.
So and I'm very
I
proud of
mean, in
you.
the
That's
mon-
the
in the
great
in the Grand Lodge,
and
just the Masonic brethren around. The brethren are as well opposed, but we
yes,
have a systematic, disciplined, respectful way to approach
okay,
this opposition. But this opposition is like belligerent individuals. They're inhumane, immoral, in citizens, and they still have their rights among their own leagues, to work and
yeah,
thrive and make money and pay, their bills. But these people are homeless, and that's not fair because no one's given us any news coverage on how this has come about, so we can approach this as a city, as a community. This is something that's
yes,
very unfortunate, and it's only happening in these small rural areas. So it's not
yes,
Masonic brethren that are a part of that. So it's a small group of us, and there's a larger group, the population that, of course, like thinks we're the worst thing in the world. That's got these
okay,
other things going on where a lot of people are out right now. They really are. They really are of ages like it's heartbreaking. 18, 19, 20-year olds to 70, 80-year olds are out homeless, and that's
Yeah,
disgusting.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, for this, the the Grand Lodge in Florida, send a report to them to assist you because I strongly believe that you also need a financial support to raise what you've been doing so far up. Because immediately after the enlightenment, immediately after the whole the whole impact in the
Yes.
society, they also need funds. They also need funds to back themselves up
The reason
in
why is
case of education,
because
in case of education and medical support.
they won't let any news coverage do it. Like you can't take pictures of any of these people because they have to be private protected because they're victims of some domestic abuse
Yes,
from where the house they were in
yes,
when they first came, and now someone's thrown them out. And we don't
yes,
know,
yes.
there is no way to cover it, and so it's really
I got
nasty.
you. I got you. So what you do is that's the reason why we
On the
told
other hand, it's
Brother
not
Richard.
bad. It's but they don't have the education to know that this is a good position to start to grow from
Yes,
disease and
yes. So
sickness, and that's the problem. Is they are ignorant too. They don't see to thrive from here. Go towards the light from this point, and not depend on these people. They don't have that kind of intelligence and that kind of courage, and that's hard. That makes it's like when you drive. If you're a lifeguard and you jump in the water to swim someone. I mean, to rescue someone who's drowning, and that person won't listen, and it hurls you down and drown you instead, and you know how to swim because the logic is not balanced. They don't have discipline. So it's like I'm in a situation where I've got to really pay attention because they don't have enough skills to do 50% of the work, and they're adults, human beings. I know I can't control them, and
yeah.
that's from not up.
So
That's not the idea, anyways. I don't know them personally, but it's come about and it's
so
across our town.
it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So let me make this up. I have a meeting, the conference, Masonic conference to attend in a couple of hours. So I should be
Thank you.
getting ready by now. So you listening to me? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you hear me?
yes, yes,
So
worship master.
the reason right now, the stage we are right now, the reason we told Brother Richard to send your message to acknowledge you WhatsApp. So the reason for that was to take you to Masonic Grand Lodge where you can go pick up all your first welcome benefits. So we can also introduce you to all the current worship master
Thank you.
immediately after your baptism. That was the reason why Brother Richard was told to send your message
Thank
on
you.
WhatsApp.
And I wouldn't hesitate to let them know the status of what is going on in this part of town. Uh,
Yes,
the
yes.
charity people.
Yes. So as soon as you get to the Grand Lodge in Florida, you explain to the worshipful master because we also present the others. So they can also give you the allocated funds, receive about 2 to 3 million US dollar as the first welcome benefits. So you can also use them to assist the charity home and every other aspects. Then
Yes,
before you also invest yourself. So Brother Richard that will be taking you to the Masonic Grand Lodge is expected to take you over there immediately after your baptism, which will be using the baptism oil. So we'll be buying you have to pay money you are asked to pay
yes,
so we can purchase the baptism oil, then round up the baptism as soon as they done with the baptism, because once they done with the baptism, then Brother Richard that has messaged you, we have the rights to take you to the Grand Lodge in Florida where you can be introduced to the worship master so they can present you all the first benefits. So the first welcome benefit involves the 4 million US dollar, the Masonic magic ring, the ID card, the certificate, and the passport that will enable you to worship at anywhere as long as the Masonic is assigned.
great.
You hear me?
Yes, sounds good.
So all I want you to do right now is find a way out, figure out a way out on how you're gonna speak to your girlfriend. Then you take the money from her. Then you send it over between now and tomorrow morning.
Yes. All right. Oh,
You
my
hear me?
battery's going dead.
Because we only have about 15 hours to round up everything. Otherwise, everything's gonna be terminated. So I wouldn't want that to happen, and I wouldn't want all what we've done so far to go back just like that, or because of a minor baptism oil that we're supposed to use to finalize everything. You
Yes.
hear me?
Yes. Ew.
You hear me?
I do.
So we only have 12 hours to fix this up. So all I want you to do right now is find a way out with any of your ideas to speak to your girlfriend. Then you take the money from her. You send it between now and 10 hours.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You hear me?
Yes,
You hear me?
I do. I hear you. Heard you. All right.
Hope that will be possible.
And me too. All right. I'm gonna get
Hope
back
that
to
will
my
be
homework.
possible. Hope that can you hear me?
Yes,
I say hope that will be possible.
you're right. Me too. I'm going to return to my research here and get back to what's going on so we can try to figure out this resolution today. So these people don't sleep in just a commercial building without any real sense of efficiency, or heating, air circulation, or
Alright,
anything. And they feel
alright.
like
So what
someone
I'll
in
be
town is
doing,
going to be on their side here. I'm like a scout for them, but I'm the only one. My
alright,
yeah, because my family, my mother's side is opposed to me being in Freemasonry. And since I was 18, I'm 44 now. 26 years ago, I joined the fraternity at 18 because it's hard to get around here and it's a lot of racism, and it was my way out. But I've had to return on education, and a lot of people have come here and they've faced what I was up against as well. And I'm an adult now, and they've not those skills or the courage to have joined at 18 years old. So they're a lot further behind than I am with how to deal with people from this perspective. So it's tough
okay.
because they can't tell them any,
So
you can't convince
listen,
them of what we're about. They have to experience it themselves, and they're in a crisis
I got
because
you.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's a really really entangled web.
okay, got you. Yeah, okay. Thank you. And I'm also very happy for you because you came early. You came during the end of year initiation. So that give you the merit to be entitled to about $4 million as the first allocated funds immediately after your initiation, which will be handed over to you over there in Florida. So that's the reason why Brother Richard was told to contact you so he can have a physical enlightenment with you and further give you the address and take you to the Grand Lodge over there in Florida to introduce you to all the current worshipful master that will further hand over your first benefit to you. So your first welcome benefit involves the Masonic ring, the ID card, the passports, and as well with the first allocated funds.
Right. Awesome.
So which is about $4 million.
Okay. Oh, my battery's gonna die. I hope it doesn't cut off on us. But if it does, that's what happens. My phone just goes dead.
So just in case the Grand Lodge will also be sending the check, do you have a personal account?
When we have, well, I share one with my fiance.
Like your own personal account.
That is my personal account.
So what bank? What bank is that?
Uh, I don't know the name right off the top of my head. She picked it. It's just woman
Okay,
stuff. I just work. I work as a mason. I don't really work as a Freemason. That's just a fraternity for me. As a mason, I just work. You know, I work with a real craft with my hands, like with mason work. I don't just do fraternity charity and stuff like that. It gives people a bad idea. But she handles stuff like that. Office clerical paperwork. I don't do that kind of stuff. I'm a lot more physical
oh,
than that.
okay. You do the physical work while she do the digital.
Yeah, yeah.
So you don't know the name of the bank you guys use.
I don't know off the top of my head. He gave me a quick challenging question this morning. I sure
Okay,
don't.
okay, it's okay. So hope you will be making the payment in the next 10 hours because as soon as we're done talking,
Right.
I'll go speak up with the worship. I'll go speak up with the worshipful master that you're making the payment in the next 10 hours so they can have you more chance to do what you have to do over there.
Okay. I talked to her. Yes.
You hear me?
Yes.
So all you have to do is go meet her up and take the money from her with any of your strategies. Then you'll make the payment in the next 10 hours. You only have 15 hours.
Yeah. I'll talk to her and see if
Okay,
she
so
goes
hope
with
I'm
me.
giving you the positive result. Okay.
Okay.
So what network card do you use?
I'm sorry.
Your network carrier. What network carrier do you use?
I can't understand.
Do you have a cell phone, right?
Yes.
Do you use Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, or T-Mobile?
It's a government phone. It's a free phone. It's the phones that they
Okay.
bring out to people who are experiencing homelessness, so they don't have any bills or any financial obligations while they're homelessness. There's no way to do that. It's not like, that's not something a person's going to want to do. A person's not going to want to be homeless and then also trying to live like they have everything settled down. That's not good. A base is necessary. It's essential for human growth. A foundation, a stable residency, and stuff like that. So this phone is like it's given for people who are homeless and they don't have to pay anything. That that going with a grain of salt means there's no telling how this line is being monitored or managed because there's no control. The individual sort of waives the right to control how his or her network is being administrated when you don't really pay a bill for the service.
Okay.
So
So
it's sort of
how do you
arbitrary.
make payment? So how do you make payment? You have Cash App, right?
It doesn't have a payment. It's free.
Well, I'm asking you like, do you have Cash App just in case you want to make payments
Oh
later in
no,
the day?
no, we don't use those.
So how are you gonna make the payments later?
I don't know. I've not gotten that far yet. I'm at the money in the first place. I haven't gotten that far yet because
Okay. So
because she said she doesn't think we need to spend any money. Um, or she says we could spend it on we could spend it better. That's what her words were. So we
yeah.
haven't gotten into any apps or anything. We haven't gotten that far.
So that is the reason why you have to come up with a good idea on how to take the money from her without letting her know what you're using the money for. Just as I told you earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just find a better something to tell her. Then you take the money from her today. Then she can help you send the money. Then I'll you can send it through Cash App. Then I'll send you the Cash App handle so she can help you make the transfer. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
So you can tell her you want to use the money for family stuff or whatever. You can just come up with the strategies. Then she help you do the transfer later. Okay.
I don't really know enough of what to tell her how I'm using the money. Um, I haven't learned that much about the brotherhood, like purpose wise or philosophy or ethics or
Okay.
anything common today to really to speak to her like the money is it's not just my word, but she can see from what I say. The projection is that the money is worthwhile. And so she's not just listening to me and she's a human being with a brain, which I'm not gonna respect if she really doesn't understand intelligently what I'm speaking about and understand her for
Okay.
herself. So
Okay. So you want me to give you a clue on how on what you're gonna tell her to make her give you the money?
well, no, I don't want to make her give me the money. I want her to agree with me so I can be at peace with doing it. You know,
Yes. So
I don't
yeah.
want I
So
don't want to feel like she's if someone's against me with something I want to
yeah.
do because that's going to be a problem. I need to know that all parties are in on it at the same level. So I want her to know what I'm doing and be okay with it. Then I can be okay with sleeping next to her and when she'll chop my throat at night when I'm asleep. She needs to know what I'm doing and why and be okay with it. So I got to trust her.
So yeah. So that's the reason why you have to come up with a good strategy without letting her know exactly what you're using the money for, but giving her a good reason why she should send the money over for the participant oil.
Yeah, I need more kind of more education knowledge to talk to her with by that
Uh,
merit because
okay.
I don't know enough about the brotherhood. I know enough about us
Okay.
brothers and how we stay together. But for someone who's not in a brotherhood and you have to can't tell, I mean, there's a certain way to respect our craft. I don't know enough,
Yes.
to
Yes.
carry
So
out conversation and speak to people. That's like a
okay.
worshipful master or someone that's
Okay.
more experienced to talking to people about the craft. You know.
Yeah. So you don't have to tell her anything.
My phone is going dead. Hello? Oh,
Hello.
oh,
Hello. Can you hear me?
yeah. I think the line switched over from, I guess, the commercial line
Yeah.
to the
So
international because one of them cut off.
yeah, the network is damn bad.
Yeah, it's the government
Can you hear
phone.
me
It's
now?
monitored. I hear you. Do you hear me?
Yeah. So I
Okay.
said it is very simple. It is very simple. All you will have to do is meet her up. Don't let her know anything about the brotherhood. Then tell her. that you're using money for something important. Okay, you hear me?
Yes.
So I want you to do that in the next 10 hours so you can send the money. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
All right. So I will give you a call later because I need the update.
Thanks. Wish me luck. Oh, I see it. She want me to come right now. We got some work to do. All right. Thanks for supporting the assistance no matter what, man. My worshipful master. You're worshipful master anyways. And I'm really appreciative. And it's, I don't know, something we could have to take care of one day at a time. I don't know. People don't have, they're not, they're not transcenders. And that's why they're in the situation. I mean, that's a theory. And it's hard to get them to understand that because they have not gotten education to understand when we talk about theory and stuff. They think that it's personal and someone's directly speaking to them, and it's not. You know, that's not the case. They don't really understand vocabulary very well. So, uh, but thank you. I sure do appreciate the support, the enlightenment, and fellowship and everything. And I will continue to hail the eternal light. So we'll be back after this with more of the Atomic Dog Show from Blazing 102.3 with Brother Williams and the worshipful master that I'm affiliated with, and how we deal with this correspondence circle. Um, Brethren, sisters, the lodges and the chapters. I'm Dr. Brother Victor Williams, PhD. My PhD is in Freemasonry. My PhD as well, which is an additional one, is in Masonry, and I have a third PhD in Metaphysics. And we meet upon the level of equality. We act by the plumb of uprightness, and we part upon the square virtues, hailing from Lodge 374. Deputy Grand Master Brother David Wicker Jr. is the worshipful master in the Grand Lodge of Minnesota. And great thanks to coverage, QC, CC, the Philadelphia Society Brethren. And I'll talk to you later. Good day, mate.